So after spending my work week at Bayview State Park, I started heading towards Deception Pass, but I had to stop by the Hyundai dealership and get my car's oil changed. I'll have to come back again to do some repairs later, but I got some boat design stuff done while I was there. So I'm back in Anacortes again. Deception Pass State Park doesn't really open, at least the campground won't open for me until a little bit later in the day. But I just got done getting my car serviced and got I think it was about $2,000 bill. Well, it wasn't a bill exactly, it was an estimate of $2,000 for all the repairs that need to be done on it. It's mostly my fault. I didn't do a lot of the repairs, and I also realized this is dealer pricing. So I just had them do the oil change, and we'll do a bunch of those repairs later. Some of the things on there are just crazy, like they wanted to change 2 of my tires, which I know that's been a problem for a while, but 2 of my tires are basically gone and I need to buy new ones. And they wanted $700 for 2 tires, which is insane on this vehicle. It should be half that, and I can definitely do half that. But some of the other repairs, it's just general maintenance stuff, which I might be able to do cheaper if I took it to a regular shop. The problem is that I'd be without my car and I wouldn't have a place to live. And so I'm gonna end up having to kind of eat the cost. I'll take it back there in a couple of weeks and have them do some of that work. One thing dealers are good at is just getting things done quickly, and unfortunately that's what I need. So I'll be back there in a couple of weeks and see how it is. Until then, I'm just gonna hang out here in Anacortes and eat my lunch. Washington Park has tons of trails, and last time I was here I just kind of drove around the park, but this time I decided to just hike the entire thing. It's easy to do in one day. There aren't that many trails, but it still takes most of a day to hike it. While Fidalgo Island doesn't really remind me as much of the San Juans as other parts of the San Juans, you can definitely tell here that it looks like San Juans, especially this hillside that's rocky and bare. It looks very much like other parts of the San Juan Islands.
Last time I was at the park, a couple weeks ago, I mentioned that this used to be a homestead. Well, here's this interesting monument I found out near one of the trails, and it just tells you that it was donated to the city of Anacortes in 1871.
So I didn't really get much of a chance to film yesterday too much. I was a little bit busy scrambling to figure out how to book this camping site. Apparently you can only make reservations until November 3rd or something like that. And I got here on November 4th, so the reservations I thought I made just didn't work. And so I'm having to go from the campground back up to Anacortes, which is only about, 15 miles away, something like that, to get some cash and then come back to the campsite again. And so that was a whole thing yesterday, and I was trying to get done before dark and the park closes. But I am now at Deception Pass, and I'm about to head out on a hike. This campground is kind of on the outskirts, and it's a little bit loud. The Navy has a training facility over here for their electronic warfare planes, and so you might be able to hear it right now. The planes are practicing landing on aircraft carriers pretty much the entire night. And these are like F-18s or Growlers, I'm not sure which. They run these drills on the neighboring airports here, and they'll do that morning until about midnight every night. And because of my work, I end up going to bed around like 8 o'clock, which is super early, I know. It's just really loud here. And also there's a street, the main highway is just on the other side of the campground here. It quieted down a bit after dark, so it wasn't too bad, but definitely could hear when it was morning. The traffic definitely picked up a lot. Without further ado, I'm gonna head out and see what this park's all about. There's a lot of hiking trails on both sides of Deception Pass. I'm on the Whidbey side of Deception Pass right now, and I'll just see what I can see out there. So I just got back from hiking the lower half of Deception Pass State Park, the southern half south of Deception Pass itself, and saw pretty much everything I wanted to see. Went on pretty much all the trails. There aren't a ton of trails. I think there was just one short one that doesn't really have anything down it that I didn't go down. So I came back here and ate lunch, and that's probably where I'm going to leave it for this week. I work long hours as a delivery driver, so it's pretty physically intensive. There's definitely jobs that are more physically intensive, but I still walk, between like 15 and 30 miles a day during the work week, and then going hiking on the weekends. I need a day off. I can already feel one of my ankles is starting to not be too happy with me, so I'm going to give it a rest. And I have other things I have to do today anyways, some boat design stuff. So tomorrow I'm going to be heading over to Larrabee State Park again. I haven't been there in a few weeks. I'll just be there for the work week. And next weekend I have some ideas of where I want to go. I need to stop by the bus again because my utensils are there, and I have all kinds of stuff that's down at the bus, so I'm probably going to be heading a little bit south for next weekend. Hopefully you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you on the next one.